Hey, Miss Brandy, how are you? Oh, hi, Jessica. I see you back there. Hey, Sonia. My hair is wet, so I'm trying to have the heater on behind me. It's freezing here. We're at 23 degrees. Am I doing better? Let's see, we haven't had any more disasters in the house, but I am waiting on supplies so I can get it back into shipping. What did they do? Hey, Lisa, how are you, sweetie? Okay. Everything I'm going to be showing right now is my stuff. So if you have bonus bucks, they can be applied. So you guys could share it out. I appreciate it. I'm going to probably end up putting my hair in a ponytail. I just wet still. I want to know what your kids did, why they're in trouble. And I know we have a delay. I have I've been carrying around Cassie. Hey Charlene, how are you? I've been carrying around Cassie. I've been picking her up and carrying her a little bit, and I'm not supposed to be. And I think I hurt one of my thingies, but I have to go in for they have to do a scan, make sure everything's good anyway. So I'm in a little bit of pain today on the one side. Oh goodness. As long as they're okay, a car can be replaced, a person can't. Jessica, tell us what your kids did. All right. Everything I have is on sale. This is our end of year, get rid of all of our old stuff because we have new stuff coming in. So, and I just picked up another one. I just don't know when I'm gonna be able to get to it. Oh God. Oh wow. I'm glad that it missed him. Yeah, honey, children are going to do that. Yeah, my kids, mind you, my kids are 11 years apart. And when they were little, they would fight like cats and dogs. Hey, Miss Sue. Anyway, so yeah, so we want to clear off anything on the shelf. So I have a bunch of stuff that's in the $2 range. Yes, it is stuff you guys have seen a million times before. Um, yes, I do. Well, first off, finding them is the problem. So anyway, so we are gonna. They're all, like I said, in the cheaper range. I have a few $10 or whatever. These are all mine, so they will. We can apply bonus bucks and all that fun stuff. You guys have seen these, I'm sure, a million times before. But if you know anybody who's looking for some or starting a collection, that's the perfect time. Yeah, they're very hard to find. This is the perfect time to get them. My hair's bugging me, so I'm putting it up. Hey, Miss Maggie May, how are you, dear? Hair is going up. Oh, my hair is getting really long. Hey, Miss Marietta. Okay. So I just have a few that are going to be a little more expensive. Um, I will be doing this probably today and tomorrow because, like I said, I'm trying to get through. I still have, I think, 3 boxes to go through. A lot of duplicates, I know. What I'm showing right now are loose pieces without boxes because it's much easier. But I have multiples on almost everything. So, these are first come, first serve because I still don't have a TV in here. Working on that too. working on returning the Atari, which, they don't do anything about the fact that it blew out two of my TVs, and I don't even know who to complain to because we bought it through Amazon. 4, 5, 6, 7, 4. Okay. Not one, but two. Okay. This one is called Heaven Bless You Easter Sale. Like I said, these are ones we've done a million times before because these are the ones that I get in plethora. So I'm going as cheap as I can possibly go. And even now I'm probably below what I should be. But I'd rather just get rid of them. If not, I don't know what Wayne wants to do. But we are clearing off the shelf. This is Heaven Bless You Easter Sale. 456314. Even I get to the point where I'm like, I've seen these so many times. And my eyes, I think I need to get new glasses. Because I'm really having a hard time reading numbers. 109, 963. And I'm not going to promise you. What'd you do? I'm not going to promise you these are the exact numbers because the numbers are tiny. This is January. Okay, 109963. And this is one of our 12 months. This is one of the original months. This is January. 109963. I will be getting up and down, as you can tell, because I have to move stuff from one. I'm by myself. So I got to move stuff around. Miss Amy, how are you? Wait a minute, I'm going to put that all in caps. All right. That's not crazy. It's good to have at least one cat, and that's always been my thing. We had an okay Christmas. Yeah, we had an okay Christmas. It's always good to have one cat, especially in warmer weather, because they help keep the little critters out. More than one cat is questionable. When you get to like us with 3 cats, then it's, you're being crazy. Sorry, I put the wrong number. Okay. This one is There's Joy in Serving Jesus. Oh, yeah. No, the most I ever spent on a cat was $10. E7157. Most of the time people are willing to give away cats and kittens. Versus dogs. Dogs, they always are like ridiculous. This is There's Joy in Serving Jesus. E7157. Ah, that's why. Yeah, they already did all of that fun stuff. That's not bad. Because if you brought her home and had to get her fixed, it's going to cost a pretty penny to get her fixed and her shots. So if that's what you paid, you mainly paid for them fixing her, so to speak. This is one of our expensive items. I know we had this the other day. This is My Warmest Thoughts Are You. 524085. Now this one I know for sure has a box. And any of these, like if they have a box, I'll give you the box ones first. This one is 524085. My warmest thoughts are you. This is our little girl sitting on her swing. Yeah, my cats are so old and they've been fixed so long ago. I don't remember what it cost for them. I know it wasn't that much. 085, I've got you, Miss Amy. Let me put that in. I know it wasn't that much back at the time because I would always take them to Spay America, no, Spay Chicago, I think it's called. All right, I've got you on that one. Let me put these over here. Okay. Oh God, please, 100263. This is Help Lord, I'm in a spot. Next month. Yeah, that won't be too bad though. Because there's not as many in the 3-month shots as there are in the beginning. 100269. What did you name her and what kind is she? Like, is she a calico, black and white? Help Lord, I'm in a spot. Oh. This one is peace on earth, ... anyway. 183342. Mid-hair cat. What color is she? Now, did they name her already, or did you guys rename her? A little kittens and puppies. All right, this is another one of our $10 ones. This is 108541. And this one is Forever in Our Hearts. Ah, 108541. She's black, huh? Cute. This is Forever in Our Hearts. No, the kids got me for Christmas one of those litter robot things. And wow, what a difference that makes. All right. Aw, this is wishing you a world of peace. C0019. See, I'm the cat person in the house. I've always had cats. You know, dogs are, you have to walk the dogs, you have to do all those fun things. But now that I've gotten older, I'm also like, yeah. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, now that I'm older, I'm also at the point of, yeah, I don't need the animals. If I want to get up and decide I'm going to go see my mom, I don't want to have to worry about, okay, I got to make arrangements. Where are the animals going to go? Who's going to take care of them? Yeah, I'm not big on boarding places for animals. Hey, Miss Marianne, I've got you on that. Oh, I can imagine. All right. Okay, this one is a charter member. Yeah. This is the sweetest club around. It is B0003. Okay, and it is a charter member. Is it a charter member? No. This one's not. Is the other one the charter member? Hang on. Okay, the other pieces. Sorry. I know you did. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is our B0003. And this one is the sweetest club around. Sorry, it's the other piece that's the charter. I thought it was this one. And it's our clown sitting in the birthday cake. Sweetest club around. B0003. Oh, I had it right the first time. And that's going to Miss Tabitha. How are you, Tabitha? You are fine, Carol. I totally understand, believe me. I myself am very short because of Christmas. Like I said, though, everything today that I show is mine. So if you have bonus bucks, you can use them. I'm glad to hear that. How's the weather by you? I'm so wanting to go visit you. I want to be where it's warm. It's funny because this room is quite cold. I have the heater on behind me, and my computer's not getting hot. I'm like, yay. All right. This one is a charter member. Well, it's supposed to be. Yes. This is, let me get the number off of it. This one is, hey, Casey. This one is, a smile is the symbol of joy. B0102. Cold. It's 23 here, and it snowed last night. My husband was so pissed because, you know, he was off. Last week last week he was off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Today, and it was beautiful every day. Yesterday was like 57. Today he wakes up and it snowed. This is, a smile's a symbol of joy. Yep, you got it, Carol. Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, I'm not guaranteeing boxes. If I have boxes, I will definitely give you guys the boxes first. because some of these do have multiples. But if I don't have boxes, there's nothing I can do. All right, that one is a charter member piece, and it is also $2. A smile is a symbol of joy. Yeah, I'm still trying to convince my husband if we can go to Vegas for my birthday in January. The problem is that I literally go to the doctor like a day or two before that, to see if I can get released to go back to normal, full-blown activities and everything. Okay, I can't read the number on this. 526185. All right, this one is You Are My Happiness. He's got the little girl with the heart. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I was not very happy to find out. This is You Are My Happiness. I told my husband yesterday, because when we were done with the feed and everything, and then by the time I cooked dinner and everything, so I told him, I said, I'll get up in the morning and I'll go put gas in the car for you, and you'll get so you can, okay. So, oh God. Yeah, I can imagine the ice on the road. Where are you at, Casey? I don't remember. This one is You Are My Happiness. So I told him, so when he told me, he came in, he heard I set the alarm on my phone, but he came in and I was sitting up and I said, let me throw on some clothes and I'll go put gas in the car for you. While you get ready you're in Iowa. Okay, that makes sense. And like, while you get ready for work and everything. And he's like, no, you don't want to go out there. And I said, I know, it's freezing cold. He's like, no, it's snow. He did that. I handed him the keys. I said, here you go. Sorry, because he's using my vehicle. We still haven't got a battery for his. But with all the Christmas stuff going on, it was like one of those things had to be put on. Yeah, I can imagine. One of those things had to be put on hold. You know what? We were supposed to go up. We were supposed to go up north, and that's where we had to put a hold on it, because we were going to originally go today. No, not today. Yeah, I was thinking about going today, so I'm glad I didn't. Originally it was supposed to be Friday, but then that didn't work out. Our schedules were conflicting, so then I was thinking today. But I heard weather is not nice up there. This is Birds of a Feather Collect Together, E0006. They're telling people to stay home. E0006. Really? See, I am, as I've gotten older, I like driving in bad weather less and less. I've gotten to the point where I'm like, yeah, we can put it off for another day. I'm okay with that. Moving pieces around. Oh. Oh. There we go. Make sure I got everything right. This one I have like 4 of. And they all have boxes. Wow, it was raining. And yeah, it's... Now how far, where is, like, in Iowa, North Springs? Is it up more north? Is it... I gotta go to Muscatine. I don't know where that's at. I know it's in Iowa, but I don't know. An hour later is freezing cold. Jeez. 127019. It's going to be a long winter if this is what it's like. We haven't even hit January. Up by Mason City. Yeah. I don't know. I have to pull out my maps and like really look to see where, because I get confused really easy. This one is Love Blooms Eternal. Okay. There are 95, 96, 97. I think there's 4 in total to this series. Okay. And each one of the crosses dated on the back. This one is 95. And this is our Love Blooms Eternal. 127019. And that's just a little girl kneeling in front of the cross. Yeah, it's 77 degrees. I wouldn't be turning on the heat either. Now you're right at the, you're not far from the Missouri border, right? Because you're in what, Tulsa? Okay, then I know where you're at. Yeah, you're not far from, yeah, 8 to 10 minutes from Mason City. All right. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Cassie is, she's off this week, so I got to see her a little more. She was off all last week and this week. This is our other big piece. This one obviously is not $2, it is $50. It does have its box. This land is our land. It's freezing tonight. We went from, yeah, we were at like 57 yesterday, and right now it's 23 out. And this is midday, so it's like the warmest it gets. And it's supposed to just get colder. Originally, when this was new, it was $350. This is a limited edition piece for the Centennial it was out. And this land is our land. It's really a whole nother week. 527386. I think Cassie goes back next Monday. Which, wait, that would be right around the 6th, because they're off. The 1st is Thursday, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Then she goes back on that Monday. It just didn't seem like it to me. I know. This weather has just not been nice. One 035. This one is May. That is 110035. And that is May. Again, these are all going to be right around the $2 range. Is it this one? And they're all going to be ones that I'm sure we've seen 100 times before. But, like I said, this one I have 4 of. Yeesh. Yeah, I'm not, you can tell I'm not even chipper today. I'm just like so over the weather, so sick of it. Alright, pulling some pieces to where I can reach them. I feel trapped in the house when it's weather like this. That's what my problem is. Oh, Let me see if I can use my camera. Let's see. There we go. 102970. Okay, this is our I Would Be Sunk Without You. And that's our little one playing with his sailboat. 9 degrees by you. Yeah. Well, I had the number, and then I forgot it. Let's see if I can read this. 102970. And that is, I would be sunk without you. Yeah. See, you guys are just enforcing my reasonings for wanting to move south. I hate the cold so much. 5, 2, 3, 4. The cold is bad enough. I could probably deal with the cold. It's the snow and how sloppy it is, and it gets everywhere, and having to put on 17 layers of, just to go out. Although I can't wear heavy jackets. Okay. 523496. Trying to read as I'm doing this. Okay. All right, this day has been made in heaven. Yeah. I was trying to convince my husband to go to South Carolina because even when it's hot down there, you get the ocean breeze. So it's never like unbearably hot. Like, I will admit, when we were in Vegas, it was hot, but it was hot where you could handle. Yeah, no fooling. 523496. Yeah, I'm worried about those bills coming through. This year's gonna be a killer one. All right, this one is Good Friends Are for Always. 524123. Five two four 123. Well, yeah. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I mean, my mom, they barely use air conditioning. Which, now my mom being older, she likes the house warmer, which is really funny because my whole life, I'm always cold. And now it's like reversed. My husband is always freezing, and I'm always like, will you please turn the heat off? I've caught him so many times, like at night. 1, 2, 3, we got you on that, Tabitha. At night, Nikki and I wait till my husband's asleep, and then one of us sneaks out and lowers the heat because he always has it set so high. I got yelled at that this morning. One, two, three. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. He yelled at me for that. It was funny. He thought it was Nikki too, and he started, and I'm like, no, that was me. I was hot. The room gets like so stifling hot to me. E3110. This is Love is Sharing. This one is the girl. I will tell you this, the box says boy, but it is the girl. That is E3110. And that is Love is Sharing. Move these around. I've got you on that, Miss Marianne. And okay, this one is Love Beareth All Things, E7158. It is $2. That's our Love Beareth All Things. And that needle does hurt. Be amazing how many times I've wrapped that and stabbed myself. That is Love Beareth All Things. Now this is another charter member piece. And I don't have the number on it, and I'm not looking it up. This is our But Love Goes On Forever, and the charter member piece, they put it on like a little pedestal. You see it says charter member on there. And it's something like E0001 or something like that. But this is our But Love Goes On Forever. 158. Our Love Beareth All Things, going to Miss Lisa. Let me type that in. Our 111, But Love Goes On Forever, is going to Miss Tabitha. Okay. I'm going to put these over on the other side and grab a few more pieces. Ooh. That is really weird. Alright. This one, I don't know why my phone just like pooped out. So I don't have my phone. Let me get back and see if I can get back on it. Oh yeah, there it is. That was really weird. It like shut down completely. Alright. Hey, Lacey. Oh. Lacey, I swear to God, I will remember to bill you. This is baby's first word. 527238. Now this is one of the few that I think I only have the one. 527238. That is part of the baby series. There are 8 in the full baby series. Baby's first word, baby's first birthday, baby's first pet, baby's first picture, baby's first meal, baby's first trip, I think it is. I'd have to list them out because I know I'm missing some. This is 527238. That is baby's first word. Okay. You know what? I'm going to type it right into my program sheet here so that I can see it. All right. I had it written down somewhere and then I lost the paper. That's on me. All right, this one is March. 110019. It is also $2, and I have multiples of this. 110019 is March. Again, one of our month girls. I just got the hiccups. And that one is March. This is baby's first birthday. Hey, Miss Angela, welcome to the group. Angela, I don't think I have your email for billing, so please make sure you message me with it. You can either do it through Messenger or you can send me an email. I'll put my email up there. Sorry, 1100. The heck was the number? Zeros. There we go. Okay. And Miss Lacey, you guys can both get it. I have plenty. You have? Okay. See? It shows you I'd rather be safe than sorry. Thank you, hon. Okay. And Miss Lacey, you want to March 2, which is fine because I can see 2 more, so you are all good. Okay. I got you, honey. This one is baby's first birthday. 524069. Again, part of the baby series. And this is the baby's first birthday. 524069. I do not believe I have any more of the baby series. I just have these. Which are the, ones everybody seems to have. Okay. And let me put these on the other side so I have them separated. See what I have in this box. Tabitha, you are getting the baby's first birthday. Thank you, Tabitha. All right, next one up is Ringing in the Season. 610001. It is one of our annuals. This is the little girl ringing in with the bells. It is 610001. It is 2006. She's got her little jingle bell on her necklace there. So if you shake it, it does jingle. 610001. Ringing in the Season. What is this one? This one, I think I only have one of. I got you on that, Carole. Okay. This one, I think I only have this one. This is PM871. And this one is Feed My Sheep. She does have her butterfly, which is usually what's missing. That breaks off very easily. This is PM871, and it's the little girl feeding her sheep. Okay. Yeah. Guys, give me 1 second. I just gotta run to the bathroom really quick. Tabitha, you will get our Feed My Sheep. You know, let me type that in before. Let me put that in. What? Okay, give me just a minute. I'm going to run to the ladies' room because, yeah. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. Let's do this one. This is the fruit of the Spirit is love. 521213. This is 521213. The fruit of the Spirit is love. God, I don't know why this heater doesn't seem to be doing much today. Alright, this is You Ought to Be in Pictures. 490327. Alright, let me put these on the other side. Actually quite cold. Alright, this one is, I only have the boy, not the girl. Loving You, Dear Valentine. PM 873. That is Loving You, Dear Valentine. PM 873. And this is the boy. I told you these are all the older ones, so we have tons of. This one is A Growing Love. E0008. PM 873 is going to Miss Tabitha. Thank you. This is E0008. That was our E0008. Alright, this is He Upholded Those Who Call, E0526. That's He Upholdeth Those Who Call, E0526. here. I gotta turn the fan on. Sorry guys, I gotta turn the fan on for a little bit. The computer's getting hot. Which affects me more than it does you because that's cold air blowing on me. This is Yours Pretty as a Picture, C0016. 526 is going to Miss Tabitha. Let me put that in. Give me 1 second and I will check. This one is C0016. And that is Yours Pretty as a Picture. Alright, now the one with the squirrel. I actually think I do have it. Let me see where one's planes. Where would it be? I'm looking. Give me 1 second. You know, if I have it, it's got to be in the box in the garage. I will look for you when I have a chance, Casey, and let you know, because I don't see it on the shelf. Yeah, I'll check. Let me check in the garage because I have some boxes, some stuff in boxes in the garage. So when I get a chance, I'll go out there and check because I'm going to be pulling those in. When I'm done with this, I've got some stuff in boxes over here, and then I'll pull those in for tomorrow. So I will see if I find it, I will message you. All right, this one is not $30. This is Confirmed in the Lord, 488178. It is Confirmed in the Lord, 488178. Here. Yeah. Oh. This is Yield Not to Temptation. Uh, 521310. That is Yield Not to Temptation. I will be pulling more slides for later, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to come back on and do them because I have to go, like I said, I had to go back to the doctor. They have to do a scan thing again and check to make sure because something on my side is not actually right? They're concerned about something, the spot there. Probably from me lifting my granddaughter. But you know, when the tiny little thing comes up and puts her arms out, Grandma's not going to say no. But I will see. 310, that's our yield not to temptation. I got you, Miss Amy. It's Amy. Perfect. Okay. That's that one. Alright, this one I know I have several of. This is Godspeed. And I have 3 that I know of. One of them is in a box. No, I don't think so. There's one spot on my side that's really tender and sore, and it's still kind of, it's not infected, but it's kind of discolored slightly around that spot. So they just want to do a scan, make sure that everything is okay as far as healing on the inside, because I haven't been sick or anything. Besides being just exhausted all the time. This is Godspeed. Now this one does not have a number, but I have 2 more in boxes, or one's in a box and I have another one loose. This is E3112. That's written in pencil if anybody's concerned. And that's our Godspeed. So they just want to double check the inside and kind of check it over. So yeah. So I'll be gone for a little bit and then we'll see what happens. I'm sure it's just from picking up Cassie and moving stuff around, and Christmas was a busy day because of cooking and everything. And as much as I don't like to admit it, I'm older now. I don't heal quite as quickly as I used to, which is frustrating because, I see in my head, I don't think I'm as old as I am. Let's hope it's not a hernia. See, now I have something else to think about. Maybe it is a hernia. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, God. This is broken. That's not something I want to look forward to. What it caused it, did they say? E3156R. Okay, this is E3156R. This is I Believe in Miracles. E3156R. And I have at least 3 of these in boxes. 2 are in boxes. This one is not. And this is the remake. See, that's, yeah, because, like, the one spot, it's like, how do I explain it? It still has a discoloration around it, whereas the other ones really don't. Because, they cut you in 4 different spots. Doing too much shit. Okay, well, that's good to know. They cut you in 4 different spots. Couple of spots are kind of normal, they're not much. One spot, it's like almost a little lump there. It's still like really hard. And I'm just assuming it's because I'm healing. But the one spot is still really tender. and that's the one that's discolored and also has like a lump and stuff. But like I said, I think it's from I picked up cast and just, you know, um, this is I will always be thinking of you. 526, no 523671. I think it's 671 or 631. Okay, 523631. 523631. And this is I will always be thinking of you. Five two three six three one. Okay, let me put these on the other side. I got you on there, Casey. Thank you, Casey. Okay. This is another year and more gray hair. These numbers are so darn tiny. No, thank you. All right, 1, 2. All right, come on, camera, stop, focus. 128686. 128686. Another year and more gray hair. That is another year and more gray hair. Which message, sweetheart? I got your email with your address. This one is happy birthday. B0010. Let me see if I've got messages that I have missed. Sorry, I was checking my messages. Okay, hey Miss Chris, how are you? You got that. Our happy birthdays go to Miss. Yeah, happy birthday. I was reading it right. Let's go to Miss Chris. Alright, let me go put this over here. Okay. This one is your 1 in a million PM 951. Let's cool down. I'm going to turn that off for a little bit. I'm getting quite cold. This is PM 951. You're 1 in a million. Hi Sandy, how are you? For you guys that are on, before I forget to tell you, I put my orders in with my suppliers. Now the way it works is you put an order in, and when your order is ready, they send you an email to come pick it up. Because I pick up from my suppliers, they're both local. I knew today was not going to be anything, but I'm waiting to see now. As soon as I get my supplies in, which is my packing peanuts, my boxes, and my popcorn, I will be doing more shipping. That's going to you, Miss Amy B. So I have not forgot your shipping. I plan on getting more out this week. It's just a matter of when I get my materials. You're 1 in a million. Perfect. All right. This one is February 109991. Again, one of our months. Okay, the strawberry shortcake piece is on back order. They are transitioning from Precious Moments to Unesco. I can't do anything until the 6th because they're both closed down these 2 weeks between for Christmas break. So they were closed last week and this week, so they're both closed down. I'm trying to get myself set up through Unesco so I can continue to get all my stuff. So I will let you know next week after I talk to them, because I have to make sure. I don't want to say yes until I know for sure, which is why our website is still closed, because I don't know what I'm authorized to do and what I'm not authorized to do. So until I know for sure how it works, Unesco's a brand new company to work with, so until I get all that straightened out, there is nothing I can do. This is 109991. This one is February. Okay? They were still back ordered, so I don't know. I'm still trying to get the logistics of everything, if they're fulfilling my back orders, if stuff is shipping, what's going on still. I don't know yet. And I'm low man on the totem pole, so they're not, they're not going to come in and answer my questions. They're off. This is You're My Number One Friend, 530026. Okay. All right, Amy and Tabitha, you both want February. Let me put that in. And that is 109991. And yes, I have plenty of multiples on the months. Okay, guys, I got you on that one. Okay. Yes, definitely let me know your new address. That one can go over there. All right, this is You're My Number One Friend. And it's our little girl with her trophy and her bouquet of flowers. It is 530026. Hello, Miss Odetta. How are you, sweetie? Really? Yeah, I have to be careful. Okay, here's a lot of, here, let me see if I can explain this. Okay, Here's where part of the issues come in. Like before, all the packaging said precious moments. Now, um, you missed a bit, but that's okay. Okay. Once once I get everything set up with the Nesco, yes. But you have to remember now, they're transitioning because everything that had said precious moments before now is being Unesco is doing like they did before. It's going to be Precious Moments by Unesco. It's going to be their license to do the Precious Moments. So there's a lot of paperwork and red tape on how they're doing it. So that's what I'm saying. Until I have official words, I'm not opening the website, not taking any, I'm not doing it because I don't know what is going on. Like, I didn't know about the chapel gift shop. Now, I know the chapel is completely separate from Precious Moments corporate, but I don't know what exactly they're doing. Okay? So I did not know that they were closing down. But a lot of stuff is Unesco is taking over, and I don't know how it really works yet. So I don't want to say, oh, sure, I can. I mean, technically, yeah, I should be able to get it. However, I have to go through Unesco now, so I have to be set up through them. So I have to make, and then I have to find out what items I can still get through them. Now, there are pieces that were back ordered that never came in, so that caused a huge problem for me because I don't know if they're still coming from Precious Moments or if they're coming from Unesco. My rep was trying to find out. She's not, nobody's 100% sure, and that's kind of throws a monkey wrench into things. This is May Your Christmas Be Merry, 524168. And that is 524168. And that is May Your Christmas Be Merry. Okay. You guys, I will be honest with you. I don't know. I really, really don't. Um, and I'm not sure who to ask for that because I work on the retail end. Okay, the chapel was a non-profit organization run by the Precious Moments. I don't know anything about that for sure, so I couldn't tell you. That is all has to do with like family stuff. So, yeah, unfortunately, I can't really tell you because I don't know. I wish I could, but I can't. Um, and I don't know who to talk to because I don't want to spread rumors because that's not me. And there's a couple people I might be able to reach out and ask them, but it's also a private family thing that because the chapel is run by family too, and so I really couldn't tell you. I don't know if the chapel gift shop is closing, if the chapel's closing till spring. I don't know. I really don't. And anybody who knows anything, if you want to, jump in and say something, please do. I won't say anything. Okay, yeah, I was going to say I won't say anything unless I 100% heard it directly from them. Yeah, because that's how rumors get spread. That's how stories get told. That's how people get hurt, is because things are said that it's like the game telephone. If you started at one end, and by the time it gets to the other end, it's two completely different stories. And we don't want that. Um, but yeah, no, they're close. Are they closing the chapel and everything? The museum, the chapel, all of it, or just the gift shop? Yeah, because I'll be honest, I'm not even sure who's in charge of running the chapel. When I'm at the chapel, I'm a visitor, just like you guys are. I'm not a seller. I'm not a retail. I'm just a visitor. Um, it's on their website. Okay, yeah, yeah. When I go to the chapel, I'm there as somebody who wants to enjoy, the serenity of it, the peacefulness of it, the museum, the different attractions. That's why I go. I don't go there. Obviously, I'm not buying from the store. I rarely do. Um, once in a great while, there's something I really have to have that you can only get through there. But most of the time when I'm there, I'm there because it's a peaceful place, and it's especially when I go. The museum is probably my favorite, and when I go, there's always something I'm like, oh my god, I didn't see that last time, or did we read this little plaque? There's lots of stories, lots of memorabilia, lots of information there. Did you guys know that there were actually two different Cheerful Giver versions? The whole thing will be shut down. They did the two hole and the one hole. So yeah, so I don't, the chapel is completely separate from me selling. So that's why I say, yeah, go to their website, see what it says. That's probably the best information I can give you. All right, let me put these on the other side, see what else I have. I don't have that much longer because, as I said, I have to go to the doctor. Um, I may come back on later on. I might come back on with some slides because I still have a lot of slides to do. Okay. All right. Yeah, you mean UNESCO and Precious Moments? They are, but obviously, when they did it before and they did it now, there are totally different people in place, and they have to work out agreements, and everything has to be signed, and everything, how everything is represented has to be agreed upon. And as far as I am, completely different contract. Me working with Precious Moments does not mean I definitely 100% UNESCO. I have to go to them with all of my information and everything, and give them whatever paperwork they need. And so it's a little bit of a process. It is not a quick, okay, you're signed up, you're perfect. It does take a little bit to do. And like I said, now I'm still in limbo as far as stuff that I had on order, what's, pieces that hadn't come in yet, when am I getting them, how am I getting them. So it's a fun process, but we'll figure it out. All right, it is 3:30. I didn't even realize that. I have been on for an hour and a half. I do have to go because I do have a doctor's appointment and see what they say. If I can, I'll come back on later, but I do have the slides still. If anybody wanted to see slides from yesterday or missed something, let me know. Wait, what was it called? If only three can agree. Let me check on that. Now I gotta see what it is. What did it look like, Odetta? What did it look like? Um, hold on. I'm trying to find it now. Auction default. See, I can't even find it on mine. Hmm. Oh, ooh. Hang on. She gave me a link. Yeah, that just opened up the. Okay, who is the third person in it then? Because when I click the link, it just pulls up the if only two can agree. Or how can two work together except they agree? Unfortunately, there's no number, so that doesn't help me. Oh, I wonder if it has it in the collectible database. Maybe I'll check there. See, now I'm interested. Maggie, you asked about the slides. The slides are a pickup I'm doing on Friday. So it's whatever is in that pickup. Um, I was supposed to pick them up already, but look under 9. Really? Look under no number on database? Okay, let me see. I'm in the database. Now I want to see it. Now I'm like intrigued. See, there's always something. Let me see. Oh, Odetta sent a photo. Ooh. Wow. That is cool. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. So you guys can see that's the picture. It's blurry because it's on my, there we go. But it's got all three of them. That is totally cool. See, I know this is me, but um, thank you, Shelly. Shelly sent a picture too. That is one of those pieces that if I could live without selling it, I would. I would keep that. That one I think is totally cool. It's in the database. I'm looking for it. There's some really cool statues on that ground. That's where I've seen it. Maybe there's some really cool statues. Um, let's see. Here it is. Oh, okay. Here I'm gonna do this. So you guys can read this along with me because this is cool. See, stuff you find out. Sources. Let's see if I can. It's this one. Okay, and this one. Okay, so you guys can read it with me. Um, First off, there's the picture. I can't really blow it up too much, unfortunately, because I want to be able to read it. But that's the picture. Okay, it was signed by the artist, the sculptor, Mr. Fujioka, Sam, and Gene Friedman, who was the founding chairman of UNESCO. Um, each received a figurine, and the remaining 17 were available to collectors. One was available by silent auction at the hometown of Beachabub, and then they were donated. The proceeds were donated to the Second Harvest. Okay, winning bids on the figurine ranged from 1,200 to 7,700. One known sale of the figurine brought 4,500, but due to the scarcity of the piece, you should insure it for at least $8,000. So it is a 20th anniversary figurine. That is so cool. Um, See, it's stuff like that that I get. That's the stuff I get excited about. The stuff that is so unique and different, which is why I think I love the museum, is because it's so much cool stuff for it. uh, yeah, no fully. We all get to have it for a day. Um, all right, guys. Like I said, I got an appointment, so I have to get going. I will try and come back on later. If I come back on, I might have slides. There are more pieces of our pickup. Um, and I will be doing billing in a little while. Thank you as always for hanging out with me. I wish I could have stayed on longer because I do have more stuff to do, but um, but it is what it is. We will be back on for sure tomorrow. And like I said, I know you guys have seen these things a gazillion times over, but they gotta go. If they're here, they gotta go. So you guys take care. Stay safe, stay healthy. Until next time.